Hey, here we are, we're back again. We're back on the Super Glide. I am tearing the primary apart to start working on the mid controls. I'm gonna try and knock this side out real quick today, and then I'm going to build the rear fender for the subframe. Is that all gonna happen today? I don't know, because we're gonna go to the lot around 3, 4 o'clock with Drea and Samoa and Bruce and do a little shredding and a little film and a little promo shit that you guys will get to see. That will be a very fun day. Is it still raining?
No, but I need to change the tire and my starter is making a weird noise.
Trent's bike's a clapper, so we're gonna see where that goes. Mine never runs either. It's a good time. And old Joey Dorado's in town too. He just bought himself a new motorcycle. He's got to get back in the game. Pretty excited about that. Honestly, it's been a few years. Joey, would you like to come say hello to the people? We got OG, Mr. Joey Dorado in the house.
That's a weird thing, because I feel like I'm young, but I guess I'm not.
As far as like this whole stunt riding world goes around, you were in the forefront of it with all of us when it all kind of started.
And we all got better than you.
No, I'm coming for Trent this year. All right, mark my words. We'll have
right.
game of stunt in like 8 months.
There we go. There we go. 8 months is plenty enough time to get it back in
Afghanistan,
there. You rode once so far?
For like 20 minutes.
Oh.
Scrape full fender, you know.
That's right.
Catch me on the ground.
Get a nice screen grab.
Yeah.
Screen grab, full fender scrape. What? You're Joey, keep your eyes peeled. You'll be out shredding again. Shred till you're dead. I've got so many bikes still on the line. Like, you know, you bring a bike to have built here, it takes time, long time, because I'm the only one doing this shit at the moment. And I've got a lineup. So I'm working through the lineup right now, trying to get it gone. We're not taking any more customers until my lineup is gone. Because I have a bad habit of saying yes when I should say no. And then I just overloaded on work. And I don't want to be overloaded on work anymore. Because when I have to spend a bunch of time doing this shit, the business side of things suffers. The side where we actually make money, because we don't make no money working on these goddamn motorcycles. Make money producing and selling motorcycle parts. This is really just, I don't know why I do this anymore, honestly. I like working on motorcycles, so I just keep working on motorcycles, but I got to get ahead of this so we can do one project at a time, and then we'll only take one project at a time instead of taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects at a time. 9 projects at a time. 10, 11, 12 projects at a time, which is what I'm currently buried in right now. I'm going by oldest, the ones that have been here the longest, and I'm working my way through them, like Mr. Chopper over there. I just need to finish putting some miles on him, but it's been raining like crazy here, so I don't want to ride it in the rain. Then this guy has been here forever. Then we're gonna get Jason's bike done, he's next on the list. Then we're going to Noah's bike to start working on that, and then I'm gonna jump back and forth between Noah and Terry's 135-inch road glide. Bing, 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 till those two are done. Then I got Mr. Breadfresh's dyno over there that I gotta build a big motor for, and then that's on down the road. Once those are done, then we're gonna bring the race bike back over here, get the race bike all back in action, because I wanna kind of shred some streets on the race bike. I think it's gonna be terrifying, honestly, but it'll be fun. And then I got some other things I want to build. I have a project in my mind that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I really, really want to do it. And I'm not going to tell anybody about it, because as soon as I do, any cocksuckers will rip me off. But I have something I'm going to build, and I'm going to revolutionize the Harley Davidson world. But I can't let myself get into more projects until I get these other projects done. So I'm trying to force myself to work my way through all this and then reward myself at the end with new projects. Because I really like making shit. Just bolting stuff on, like this general mechanic stuff, it's old for me. I've been doing it a long time, and I really, really want to. I like creating things, and I have something I want to create really badly. Really badly, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna build something new. And as soon as I build it, people are gonna go, F***. I should have thought about that a long time ago. Because it's a great idea. So you're gonna have to stay posted, because you never know when it's gonna happen. Anyways, I'm doing mid controls. So this guy still had the shift shaft in it, but no shaft. She had the tube, but no shaft. So they just had a little plastic thing in there. So I got to pull all this off to put a new shifter in it. And if you come over here, this is a classic Harley Davidson thing right here. See the zip tie? That holds the shift linkage on because these bullshit shift linkages pop off all the time. So you strap a zip tie around them, and they'll get you down the road. Which this one's probably been running that zip tie for a while, which I ran a zip tie on one for a long time too. It actually works pretty good, but you're way better off just putting a Green Brothers Designs shift linkage on. And this is forward controls, mid controls, it doesn't matter. All the early Harley Davidsons had this shit on there. Baggers, everything. It was like a little ball joint that just popped right out and they just broke all the time. So this is definitely like the first thing you want to upgrade on one of these earlier bikes if you buy one. Hey, look at this, easy to take off. But one of the first things you want to upgrade on one of these earlier Harley Davidsons for sure is check that shifter. If it hasn't been changed to a Heim style, do it immediately. Go to KruesiOriginals.com, put in Green Brothers Designs, buy yourself a real nice adjustable shift linkage. It will save you a lot of pain and suffering. Now, I'm going to show you the best use for forward control mounts. Right now, I'm going to show you how to get them off, and I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do with them as soon as they're off. So the mid controls on this side just easily unbolt, and then as soon as you're, forward controls on this side, they easily unbolt, they come off like this. This disassembles like this, and then you fold them up just like this, just like that, and then here's the most important part. Put them where they belong, in the f***ing trash, because they're garbage.
Maybe one of the tabs came
Pretty
off.
shiny though, it looks more like aluminum.
Yeah.
It's magnetic. See if she met my toolbox top over there. Trent found pieces in his primary. That should be a country song. I found pieces in my primary. My old lady took my dog.
It's not aluminum.
Maybe a washer? Did you lose that guy?
No, it's still there.
Lose any of this shit? Your starter's like making noise. Was your little lock tab there and everything still?
Yeah, lock tab's still there. All the teeth are on the ring and the starter.
How about the clutch basket and all the bolts that hold that together? Your fucking everything.
Mm-hmm. All that looks good. Nothing looks like damaged or anything. These are just floating around in the bottom of the primary.
And it made a bunch of noise. Maybe we should go take a look at your primary because I can guess here all day long.
Mm-hmm.
That's like calling me on the phone and asking me to diagnose your motorcycle.
Except I don't have to call you because I got you right here.
Let's go take a look at Trent's bike. I could be holding limiter tonight. Could keep doing wrong, start doing right. When we don't have enough lifts in the shop, you just strap her down in the bed of the truck and get to work. Oh, that's a nice fit.
Good squeeze.
Oh man, it's not comfortable. Hey, remember when all my bolts backed out of this thing and it blew my primary to pieces? Oh man.
I think it's time for a new motorcycle.
Aren't you building a new motorcycle?
Maybe.
Your compensator looks like it's backed off a bunch.
Does it?
Yeah, look at how far apart your teeth are back there. Like way, way, way.
Annie's not going anywhere.
Annie?
Annie. Anniversary.
This is Annie Broccoli.
Oh, Annie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see anything detrimental. I'd probably like pull them plates out and take a look at why that shit's off, because you might have a broken friction back there. And probably retorque that guy because she looks like she's setting out a ways.
A ways.
Oh, ways. Oh, ways. Your teeth look pretty shot too. Might be time for a compensator.
It's probably time for a comp. I guess now would be the time to do that too. It's time for a new motorcycle.
Maybe just blow this guy off with air and give her a little retorque and just pull the plates out real quick.
Oh, my hair. Jesus.
Penis.
Anyway. So, pulled my clutch basket apart. I've probably had this clutch in here since I built the bike 4 years ago. I think that's good life out of a clutch. Comment down below. Funniest comment, I'll send out my old clutch. You could win my old clutch.
This is why when you're inside a primary, you always check the rotor.
Oh, wow. She gone.
There's no teeth. It's completely hogged out. Look at where it just wore itself into it on both sides. This thing is decimated. So the compensator had clearly been loose for some period of time, When your compensator comes loose, this starts doing this shit, and then it just eats the teeth off of it, and it's toast. This thing definitely wasn't charging at all. This probably wasn't even, it might have been spinning because this was tight enough, but my God. So this job just got expensive. It's supposed to have teeth that go onto this shaft right here. And then the crank turns and it spins out. It's called the rotor. This is the stator. Magnets, copper wound shit, magnet spins around this, creates electricity, creates AC current, which goes to the regulator rectifier, which turns it into DC current, which then goes to the battery. This is fucked. So that guy's fucked. She ain't spinning, she ain't gonna be producing nothing, so we need a new rotor. So we're gonna go look around the shop. We usually have one of those in stock or at least laying around, and let's see if we can find one. If not, who knows? Go buy a hat, KruesiOriginals.com. It'll help me pay for this. So, as you already know, the rotor's toast. I showed you that she has like no teeth left in her. So we got to get a rotor. I thought we had one in stock. We do not have one in stock. We have one on the way. We had to order it. So this project is squashed for the day. This is how things tend to happen. So I set off to get this knocked out today. You find things, little things happen, and then you're stuck and you got to move on to something else. So now I'm going to pull this really awesome bitchin' exhaust off over here and get ready to start putting another exhaust on. We're going to put a stealth pipe on this, kind of a hand-me-down head pipe and a new muffler and some other bits and pieces. And we're going to get that torn down today, get Trent finished up, and then we got to have a meeting, and then we're going to go to the lot and ride. So we're going to finish this day off with a little bit of a stunt riding and a little bit of shredding performed by professionals in a closed lot.
My clutch was in a million pieces. We had one in stock, surprisingly. So I put that in, retorqued my compensating nut. Now I'm putting it all back together. And now that I'm right here, Cafe Custom sent me this little like foot peg mount spacer to run. Which honestly, I didn't think it was going to do much of anything. I thought it was going to be more of like a knick-knack gimmick part. But come to find out, it actually helps with like a foot hook. Like it helps get like, with the peg spaced out more, I could get more of a foot hook on the actual mount instead of the peg. And it's just a lot more confidence inspiring. It's actually really nice. I recommend it. By the time you watch this, it'll probably be on the website. Cafe Customs. They're the shit. So now I'm gonna put this all back together, put my shifter on. I gotta change a tire and I have to pull that exhaust for that bike that Ryan's working on that he just went over with you. So it's getting my old exhaust. Stealth sent me out another one because Steve takes really good care of us over at Stealth. And yeah, then we have that meeting and then we're gonna go to the lot and shred.
All right, let's go set this out in the crackhead gathering place. Sometimes the junkies, I leave treats out there for them. Oh, goddamn Harley Davidson sauce, I can get a bag for that, brother. Instead of just throwing it away, I at least feel like I'm giving back, you know? That'd be a crackhead's wet dream right there. You know, this thing could use some brake pads. Let me see if I got some brake pads. She could use some brake pads for sure. All right, wheels in. Smash my finger real nice. I'm gonna put our axle lock kit on. If you haven't seen these, it comes with some fancy adjusters for the back, so it looks nice. And this guy is the most important piece. It is the washer that goes on the outside. This little standoff right here, instead of just being a washer that just crushes your swing arm into the adjuster, this guy steps in there, butts up against the actual slide inside. So when you torque the axle, you get a true torque and it locks everything down in place really, really nice. So everything is like, you know, legit and stuff. That's on KruesiOriginals.com all the time, mostly always in stock. We make a lot of them at a time. A little bit of this, little lock tit on there so that just you know, you don't lose one down the road. A little bit of alignment. We're gonna do a little bit of alignment here. That hole there is actually meant for aligning the wheel for this American motorcycle, for the American people. We're doing alignment right here, American alignment. This guy's out longer. I'm gonna match them up side to side. Then I'm gonna set a little belt tension. Set a little tension between the American people. We are divided and not united. I wonder why. All right, I'm pretty even Steven right there. Also, when checking belt tension, need to have the weight of the motorcycle on it because the belt gets tighter as the bike goes down. That'll hold her in place, hold it nice and tight against the tensioners while I torque the axle. Ugh. I'm gonna hit this guy at 65 feet-pounds of torque. With the old thing still jammed in the belt, I'm gonna tighten these tensioners up. Just so they are nice and dialed. I don't want them to fall out because if they're not torqued properly, June's tired of my Obama impersonation already. That's good. Belt feels good. Finger doesn't feel good. It is. We have a meeting in exactly 6 minutes on the old computer, a Skype meeting. I also have a shitload of computer work that I have to get done before then, so I'm gonna do an hour's worth of work in 6 minutes, and then we're gonna do a meeting, and then go to the lot at 4 and film a bunch of stuff. Lofty goals today. Lofty goals. Done with this for the day, moving on to new stuff. See you in a minute.
Venue that gives us that off-road feel to where they could make sense.
Maybe you could tell
What's good? We out at the lot. We just got out here. We're gonna do a little riding, a little warming up, and then we're gonna try and film some promo stuff. You know, one of those kind of days. There's a lot of goddamn people out here though, just like always. So we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna warm my old bones up real quick.
Kruesi originals and hit vertical, get down, come check us out. We'll be signing posters and giving away some cool shit. See you there.